Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Jake here from the NRUK Racing League, and welcome back to the NRUK Cup Series here today at Rockingham Motor Speedway here in the UK. That's right, we are here in the United Kingdom for today's race, the headquarters of the NRUK, where we're based at. And yeah, today we start our double header weekend. 2 races in a row, one today, one tomorrow. Everyone should be looking forward to that, and that's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. Race 8 today of the season number 4. Hendrick Motorsports looking to make it 3 wins on the bounce after Keegan Thompson and Jeff Bright have won the past 2 races. They've got some good chances today as we see the field and how much they're going to shuffle and progress and also fall back. William Seaman drew the pole for today's race, or not drew it, he qualified on pole for today's race. Stuart Haas Racing again continuing this incredible season that they are having. He starts on pole today to his outside Jake Richardson, both of them looking for their first wins of season 4. Behind them we see the likes of Joe Rutkowski, forever solid, forever consistent so far, and Anthony Charbois. Great qualifying effort from Diego Yepes, who starts 6th, and similar as well, Luke Rainey up inside the top 10 there for Richard Childers Racing. So he has done very nicely as well. Riley Spurley Tube here inside the top 10, running off the top 10, Evan Hunter and Keith Stevens. Move here for the rest of the field. There is last race winner, or last week's winner, Keegan Thompson. And then behind them we see some of the other drivers. Eli Bright was Max Rossi, probably the 2 most surprising results of qualifying. Those 2 not putting together a great qualifying run. They're going to have to try and work their way through the field, and that should be a lot of fun to see. Alex Fletcher looking to get back on good terms, and we see the rest of the field. No one failed post-qualifying inspection, the first time that's happened in a few races. And the cars and drivers are rolling off the grid here for 34 laps. So 1 race today, and then tomorrow we'll have another one from the same venue here at Rockingham, and the same amount of laps. And the starting grid for tomorrow will be an inversion of the top 20, like you see in real life. 20th place finisher will be on pole for tomorrow's race, and the 19th place finisher, and etc. But what a great track this is. It's where we're based. We love this track here in the UK. It's the only overseas track, I believe, on the schedule. Actually, no, pardon me, that's wrong. We have got Euro Speedway to go to later in the season. A sweltering hot day here in the UK. Heat is going to be an issue for these drivers. Can they battle the physical demands? Can the cars battle the temperature demands? That's what we're going to find out. So the pace car is going to pull down pit lane, and William Seaman will round the long turn number 4. Here we go then. For the 8th time this season, the NRUK Cup Series drivers are going to get underway. William Seaman is on pole, and we are about to go racing. Coming to the stripe. Green flag is in the air. We're racing at Rockingham. Into turn number 2 for the first time. It always seems to be an issue on the main problematic part of the racetrack here at Rockingham. A lot of accidents we do see through that kind of tunnel turn and that chute there. Through the final turn for the first time. William Seaman looking to lead the first lap. But look at Anthony Charbois on a charge. Here we go to the stripe. Seaman leads lap 1. But here comes Anthony Charbois for Joe Gibbs Racing. It's the inside lane, looking to get towards the front. Joe Gibbs not having a great year, really. Mathis Wells at Auto Club in the second race of the season, their only race winner so far this year, and the only time we've seen them win. So Charbois looks to change that today. He's out in front with William Seaman in second, Jeff Bright in third, Rutkowski in 4th. Meanwhile, good battle for 5th behind them. Jake Richardson started on the outside pole. He managed to get down to the inside early on and past Luke Rainey. Here comes Keith Stevens, his teammate as well. Charbois and Seaman continuing to go at it here. Look at Jeff Bright looking for a bold 3-wide move on the inside here. This is bold for lap 3 quite early on, but Jeff wants to make it 3 wins in a row for Hendrick and 2 wins in as many races for himself. Here he is up towards the front, and look at that one car of Joe Rutkowski. Has been so solid this year, and definitely one of the early favourites for the championship. Still remain green here on lap number 3. Bright up the racetrack, here comes Rutkowski. Charbois back to the inside lane, and look at Luke Rainey and the two Penske cars also looking to join the battle. It's now Charbois who puts him 3 wide this time in the 20. He gets very close to contact with the one car that time by. Look at Luke Rainey making some good promising progress. Oh, and Jeff Bright there got way loose going into the tunnel turn, and he scratches the wall a little, kills his momentum in the 9 car. And that 9 car's sinking like a rock through the field now. Again, we've said that tunnel turn definitely seems to be the most challenging part of the racetrack. See a lot of cars getting tight, loose in that sort of area, and that exactly what happened to Jeff Bright there. Who got tight and got up into the wall, killed his momentum, but hopefully he should be alright from that damage. How about this though? Luke Rainey up towards the front in the 8 car for Richard Childers Racing. Not had a particularly great year as Luke, but he's going to lead some laps here at Rockingham, and great to see him out in front here in the NRUK. Look at Jake Richardson and Riley Spurley-Tube trying to make some good progress here. As ever, we've got some Stuart Haas racing cars for company. That's William Seaman and Tim Gary there at the back. I believe Tim won this race at Rockingham last season, so he likes this track. He likes to get around this place, and hopefully we can maybe see him go to victory lane once again today. It's been a clean opening 6 laps here with Luke Rainey out in front. Spurley-Tube forces the 22 up the racetrack, and now Rutkowski looks to jump inside and get low. He will. Luke has a pretty healthy lead, pretty sustainable lead right now. Can Spurley-Tube run him down? Rutkowski looking to clear for third as William Seaman works his way through to the inside. And here comes Rutkowski's teammate, Nathan Stapleton, Chip Ganassi Racing, representing here at the front. And the 42 and the 20 almost had a bit of contact there. They did a nice job of saving it. Now that could have been interesting there if Keegan Thompson made it 4 wide. He didn't. He backed out of it. Sensible driving from our previous race winner. Here he is, looking for a spot inside the top 10. So a lot of guys here come up to the front for the first time today. This is one of them. Nolligan Scott won Bristol a couple of races ago. And he's back up towards the front here in that PPG number 12 for Team Penske. Luke Rainey here has led a good chunk of laps though. Rutkowski, Seaman and Spurley-Tube the ones trying to run him down. And they will. Spurley-Tube looks to go 3 wide. But Rutkowski got a back exit, so it's only 2 wide in the end for them. Spurley-Tube can jump low, maybe gain third, but look at Nolligan Scott, who's here on a charge, looking to win in his home country. He is British, remember, Nolligan Scott. One of 2 Brits in the field, I believe, him and Roman Fenway. Both British drivers here, both representing here high up the field, because Fenway's not too far behind. Here he is in the 17, had a breakout race last week where he was up towards the front for the first time in a poor season, but again it ended with a wreck. So if he's looking to just polish out those wrecks and get some good finishing results, 17 will be going up in the standings. Meanwhile, we've had a change for the lead, and Joe Rutkowski is out in front once again in the NRUK. He's had a lot of laps this year, but only has 1 victory to show for it. That was at Las Vegas a couple of races back now. He will not be out in the lead for long though, because here comes Spurley-Tube in the 19. Down low. Can he clear the 1? Not this time. 1's going to have help on the high side from Nathan Stapleton, as Nolligan is up to third, trying to prove a point as the 12th car, trying to show his championship credentials and win in his home country of the UK. Luke Rainey again's found himself towards the inside line there, inside the top 5, so the 8 car. Again, doing a nice job of performing up front. Look at Tim Gary still inside the top 10. But it's kind of settling down here on that number 11. Spurley-Tube leads. Rutkowski falls back on the high side. A bit of a problematic turn there for Joe. He's going to get passed by teammate Nathan Stapleton and potentially Tim Gary as well. They're all doing a pretty nice job right now. Spurley-Tube's going to love the battling in his mirror right now, because that can maybe prompt him to try and get a little bit of a breakaway here. Look at Nathan Stapleton going from top to bottom for third. Bold 3 wide move from the 42. Little bit of contact with Luke Rainey there as they rubbed together Boy, that could have ended badly, and it's not going to... And we're not going to end the 3-wide mess there either, because Tim Gary looks to make it 3-wide towards the inside in his 4 car. Oh, and there they go. Whoa, huge save from Fenway as him and Rutkowski got together. That could have ended very badly. Huge check up then from the 1 car of Rutkowski. They got together, and the 17 and the 1 went darting towards the inside lane. They both saved it. Great job from Fenway, and even better job from Rutkowski, as the 20th Anthony Schaub was quite high at the racetrack now, so they are getting dicey back in the midfield. Trio of Hendrick Motorsports cars there, but boy, that could have been a moment. Luckily it wasn't, and during all of that we're having another battle for the lead as pole sitter William Seaman comes back towards the front. McDonald's 42 car, Stapleton there as well. And there's Stapleton getting very aggressive in the 19. Had a mouthful of water there. That's why you heard those incredibly weird and odd squeamish sounds from my voice. 42 almost made contact with the 19 and sent him flying out the racetrack. And Spurley Shoe's going to lose positions now. Nottingham, Scott, Tim Gary, Keith Stevens and Fenway as well. Look at how aggressive Stapleton's getting all over the back bumper of the 10 of William Seaman. Nathan Stapleton getting big time aggressive on lap number 14. Shortly those moves are probably going to pay off here soon, and he might get him here in turn number 3. He will get him. Can he clear the 10 car now? Probably will this time, you'd imagine, and he will. 42 is the new leader here, as we've had a problem-free race so far. Maybe these guys trying to drive a little less aggressive, trying to save their equipment for the second race on the weekend to try and not damage their cars to maybe poorly affect their race pace tomorrow when we go green again here from Rockingham. How about Tim Gary looking to make it 2 years in a row where he's won at Rockingham? Here he goes towards the inside lane, passing him on the inside. Keith Stevens there as well. Luke Rainey's back inside the top 5. Roman Fenway again having another top 10 run here. He's looking to hopefully have a better finish than Rockingham, where he crashed out during the end of that one. Can he avoid getting into problems today? How about Zachary DeLello in the 47 for JTG Dougherty Racing, having a great run here inside the top 10. Good job from him right now. Alexander Rowan Rutkowski trying to make his way back up through the field. Then we have Jeff Bright. Another pack here. Derek Hamill having a top 20 day. Drivers like Charles Bois and Richardson have fallen back a little off the pace, and Max Rossi not having the greatest day for Stuart Haas Racing right now. See a few of the other guys here towards the back. Some of the midfield guys, Alex Fletcher's season's just gone from bad to worse, really. Was leading the standings after 2 races, and since then it has just been a horror show for the 21 as he tries and moves the 54 Carter Friesen out of the way there. Meanwhile, Keith Stevens has assumed the lead at the front of the pack halfway through this race now. Are they going to get aggressive? Are we going to see any cautions? Maybe. Now towards the lead. Leads this lap. Stapleton is trying to hunt him down. Roman Fenway for a brief moment was in 3rd position, but he now gets put 3 wide by compatriot Nonigan Scott and pole sitter William Seaman. Luke Rainey's day continues to go from strength to strength. Zachary DeLello's day looks even better for him in the 47. Great job from him outperforming that equipment for sure. Stevens led a good chunk of laps, but now it's Nathan Stapleton's time to regain the lead. And pole sitter Seaman will be there again. Seaman maybe looked at a 3 wide move, but Stapleton kept going for the moment. Logan Scott trying to put his teammate onto the high side there and try and progress through again. It's not really going to get dramatic until these last laps of the race, and the last lap pass is definitely on the cards because we've seen a lot of lead changes and a lot of passes here at this track today. And a lot of change for the lead. It just depends who's going to time right, who's going to be there at the end and potentially time their move the best. It's now Nonigan Scott's time to finally lead the race, and a roar goes up from the crowd in attendance. Their man is out in front. Nonigan leads in his home country. He leads here at Rockingham. But Luke Rainey is the one trying to hunt him down right now. Zachary DeLello is going inside the top 5 now. This is an incredible performance from the 47. What a brilliant job from Zachary for JTG Doggity Racing. He's doing a heck of a job right now. Continues to do really well in that car, and it's great to see him towards the front here. One of the great members of the NRUK UK. He's always around for the races, and here he is running up front. Luke Rainey, big full send into turn 2. Pushed the 12 up the racetrack and hurt some of his own momentum as well. Nathan Stapleton cannot stop from appearing at the front here. He's just been out front all day, and once again he's here battling for the lead. Keith Stevens, big bold 3-wide move to the inside there for 3rd position. A little bit of Robin with the 47 DeLello, and of course an ever-present at the front, that's Joe Rakowski in the 1. Got into a bit of trouble with Fenway earlier, but once again he's towards the lead. Chip Ganassi Racing obviously building some good cars at the moment, because Stapleton and Rakowski have had good years. Well, great years. Rakowski's slightly better than his teammate, but they've both been front runners all year, and Stapleton now continues to remain out in front. Stevens to the inside. Look at Rakowski. How about Keegan Thompson trying to win at both Rockingham tracks? He's breaking inside the lead pack for the first time today as well. He's going to go back-to-back in the NRUK. What a feat that would be for the 48 team. Keith Stevens, who leads for now, our Season 1 champion. Might be trying to break a long dry spell. I can't remember the last time Keith Stevens visited Victory Lane. I believe it was in Season 2. It's a long dry streak for Keith. Can he finally round off a performance and get the victory? Rakowski jumps low though. Thompson just following, waiting in the wings. Or is he going to go for a 3-wide move? No waiting in the wings for Keegan Thompson. He wants to go. He wants to get to the lead now. 4-car breakaway at the front. 3 Chevys, 1 Mustang. But Rakowski continues to lead. Forever at the front. He's had a superb season. He's continuing that right now today. Keegan Thompson knows all over his back bumper and looks inside. Here goes the 48 towards the front. Picking up some great momentum. That team's in a great swing of form at this current point in time. Stapleton looking on his teammate towards the inside, but Keith Stevens now going to make it 3 wide. This is bold! Almost contact between the 2 and the 42. That could have ended in tears. That could have ended very badly indeed, and the 2 had to check up massively. That allowed DeLello to get a run to the inside. That could have ended very, very differently and very, very badly for the Nathan Stapleton and Keith Stevens. Meanwhile, the front 3 here have a breakaway from the rest of the drivers. Roman Fenway looking for a top 5. Jeff Bright inside the top 10. There's Nonigan Scott. Colton Yo hasn't been anywhere near the top 10 all day. Now he is coming towards the front. Luke Rainey slipped back a little. There's both the Hunters, Evan and Kyle. Kyle having a good day. Cody Smart has worked his way up through the field as well. So the field is ever changing. This is the lead rap battle right now though. Stapleton gets a great run through 3. He's going to drop low for 2nd place on Thompson. Maybe go and try and challenge his teammate at the lead, in the lead. Rakowski though continues to do a nice job of being out front. But 48 is the one trying to hunt him down right now. Rakowski leads. To the inside goes the 42, but he couldn't quite make the move stick there. Big check up from him. That's going to place him back into the wrath of Keith Stevens and Roman Fenway there as well. Rakowski now leads with just a few laps remaining in this one. Thompson is there. He is looking for back-to-back wins. He's on the bumper of the 1 car. Rakowski. Is this the move that can potentially win Keegan Thompson the race? It's probably a little bit too early, you'd think. But you never know here at Rockingham. If a caution comes out, that could be the move that wins him this one. He is clearing out in the lead. Keegan Thompson, your new leader. Look at the run that Keith Stevens got for a turn. Trying to break a long winless streak for him. Brilliant job. Countryman Roman Fenway inside the top 5 as well. Where's the 17 come from? Great effort. Another great run from him. These 5 might be the ones to settle it for the victory. Rakowski searching over the back of the 48. Lap cars will not be a factor. Riley Snares well ahead of this group of drivers. Rockingham going to try and get the inside and try to get the lead with 5 to go at Rockingham. Don't count out Spurley, Tube or Nonagon Scott just yet. They're trying to work their way into this battle. 3 wide for third. Fenway looking. But Rockingham will lead with 5 to go. He's going to have to fend off a lot of hungry drivers here. Looking for wins. Can he do it though? He won't this time. Thompson looks low. Thompson drives low. Look at Spurley Tube trying to put it 3 wide there. This is now the time where you want to make your moves. Good exit from Stapleton. Fenway is there in the 17. He's got a great shot to win at his home track. Thompson clears the 42 run now. Caution's out. Caution's out. He's going to do it again. Keegan Thompson's gone back-to-back in the NRUK. Oh, and a big wreck for Joe Gibbs Racing. And that caught me completely off guard. Keegan Thompson's just gone back-to-back in the NRUK. He has swept. He's won at both Rockingham tracks. A horrible 5 races for Keegan Thompson. He's now gone and won 2 in a row in the NRUK. I don't know what happened there at the caution. Derek Hamill's gone around with Evan Hunter and Anthony Charbois. And all of a sudden, a late wreck from nowhere means that Keegan Thompson has just won another race here in the NRUK. Unbelievable. He's won both Rockinghams now. Keegan Thompson is the winner. He's won. If he can coast through and make it back these last few laps, he has won the race. Well, go and check out how this wreck has happened. It's ended the race and made Keegan Thompson a back-to-back winner here in the NRUK. Battling for position there. Here inside the top 10 was Evan Hunter and Zachary DeLello, actually the 2 that kind of triggered this wreck. See Hunter here. Looks inside here on lap number 30. He's trying to get inside the top 10, trying to earn a top 10 finish for the 11 team. He goes up the racetrack, and the 47 tries and comes down. He's not clear, is DeLello. That sends them both spinning towards the inside. They kind of... DeLello saves it, but Hunter doesn't. Hits the inside wall through the grass, and he's just a passenger at this point. Comes right back up the racetrack, and who's there? His teammate Charbois, who gives him an almighty hit. Then gets another link from the 32 of Derek Hamill for Go Fast Racing, and Charbois and Hunter will finish dead last. They'll have to start from the back of the grid for tomorrow's race. And just a god-awful impact for all 3 of these drivers. They should be okay after this one. Boy, that was a tough link. Hamill won Kansas early this year, but since then it's not been as good for the 32 team. So this is what he saw. Nothing the 32 could do. Up the racetrack he goes, and there was the 11 of Hunter. And a tough link for both those, all 3 of those drivers there. But that caution has meant that the 48 of Keegan Thompson has gone and won the race again. He's gone back-to-back. He's won both Rockinghams and becomes the first repeat winner this season. He's had a horrible first couple of races, did this 48 team. But since then, he's just been on a high, and he's ran it off with 2 wins today. Second for Nathan Stapleton in the end. Roman Fenway for season's best 3rd position. 4th for Joe Rutkowski. Spurley rounds out the top 5. Then we have the Penske cars of Scott and Stevens, 6th and 7th. Colton Yo owns a top 10 in 8th. 9th for Luke Rainey, and 10th is Jeff Bright. See the rest of the drivers here, and there you see the 20th place position driver will be on pole for tomorrow. So Max Rossi will be on pole for tomorrow's race. Eli Bright will start to his outside. Then good starting spots for Zachary DeLello. William Seam will be up towards the front again as well. Tim Gary just about missed out on that last qualifying spot, but see those 3 retirees, and actually a clutch issue on Dylan Ebrahimian's car earlier in the race meant he had to come down pit road and retire as well. So the 27 finishes dead last. Not a good day for Ebrahimian. But yeah, what a race that was, and how about Keegan Thompson getting to victory lane once again? He's done it again. He has won again. He's going to look to make it 3 wins in a row for the 48 team. That is the 3rd win in a row for Hendrick Motorsports. 2 for him and 1 for Jeff Bright. So Hendrick Motorsports on a hot streak. Can we see maybe Eli Bright go to victory lane tomorrow as well? What an incredible performance from Keegan Thompson. Timed right, was there at the right time, and 2 wins. This is going to help his season out immensely and get him towards the front. Can he challenge for the title? That's the question now. Can he find the consistency he's shown in the past couple of races? Those will all be found out as we continue to progress through the season. It will be round 9. Next time we'll join you again here tomorrow. Probably around the same time, I would imagine. Can we see Keegan Thompson do it again? Or will we see another repeat winner? Or a new winner, potentially? But it's all about this man again today. Rockingham is the name of both tracks he's won this season, but this time it's the UK one. Keegan Thompson, back-to-back wins in the NRUK. The 48 team goes to victory lane again. Keegan Thompson wins at Rockingham. Another solid race there today. The antics and the stakes will be high again for tomorrow's. Join us then for the second half of the NRUK doubleheader at Rockingham. Until next time, this has been Jake from the NRUK, and we'll see you then. Goodbye.